Hi, so it's Football Friday is going on. So yeah, as I've stated previously, I'm setting things up on the counter just because I'm being neurotic right now because I haven't really wanted to be making this video, but I realized something needs to be said. As I told someone last night, there's a good chance I will not be playing with the Cobras next year. I'm not going to get into names because that's just calling out people and that's petty, and I'm old enough to not do that. But the semi-pro minor league football world around here is quite volatile. Because I originally tried out for the Portland Monarchs. Then the guy stepped away, who's running it stepped away, and the new guy who took it over and the next year named it the Portland Pitbulls. But then he stepped away and it got named for better branding towards the Washington County Pitbulls. Now, to be fair, there's a lot of guys that are relatively the same on that team, but there's a lot of flux amongst teams. Like my first year, the Vancouver Vipers. Second year, Vancouver Vipers. You know, third year, Vipers didn't exist. Fourth year, Vipers existed, but they were in a different league. Portland Raiders, as I understand, sucked. But then drama with a bunch of guys from the Monarchs tried to go create a different team to go into a different league that would lead them more into more professional play. And that didn't work out very well. So then when that team disbanded, they split. Some went back to the Monarchs, some went down to the Raiders to revive that because they sucked so much. But now, though, that team's really good. But that league's kind of dissolving, so I don't know where all these teams are going. Like I said, it's incredible. Plus there's the PNFL, which those of you longtime viewers know that I tried to be a part of, or I was actually a part of for a while, with the Bridge City Ballers or the Vancouver Venom. Yeah, then I broke my finger, and that wasn't too terribly good. I was apprehensive to play in a game and break the finger more because it was still freshly healing. And near the end of the video, since I had the little contest thing, channel get to 5,000 subscribers by Halloween. Well, it is currently the 3rd of November. That is, 4 days ago. We did not hit 5,000 subscribers. However, because of the sheer quantity of you little athletes here watching all my videos, whether it be the game film from 2 years ago, or it's my suit up videos, or it's my current, cone drill videos, doesn't matter. October was the most amount of money I've made in 1 month on this channel. Ever. I've looked. The graph is last year around football season, and then it's skyrocketed. And October is so much higher than anything else. It looks like sorry if you guys don't believe in this stuff, but it looks like the climate change chart. It's real great. So I want to thank you guys for that one. And at the end of the video, I'm going to explain how to give away. I'm going to give away a Sisu Mouthguard. Your color, if you're youth, we'll get it youth, whatever. I'll pay for it. It's just my ever-loving thanks. What did I mean by the Cowlitz Cobras? Well, Joel has stepped back because his cancer has not necessarily become incredibly much better. It's pretty much, from what I understand, baselined, it's flatlined, but it's taking a lot of time from him with his chemo and all this very stuff, and he can't run a team. So he handed it over to someone else. That got a lot of other players pretty angry. So they're not going to be a part of the Cobra. And because if you think guys don't like drama and don't have drama, you haven't been a part of a football team. Oh my God. Holy crap. You think you guys got it great with your little, the Real Housewives. How about this? The Real Football Players of Portland. I could create a whole series on that one. Marketing it now. I called it that television series. Anyways, that's this thing. It's the PFL, which is what the teams I were in before, with the Pitbulls, that league effectively dissolved. I mean, they got down to the point where they had 2 teams and they were going to play 2 out of 3 games to figure out who won the entire championship for a league with 2 teams. Because people were falling apart. Teams were just falling apart. They were dwindling down. They couldn't hold 11. So they took like half that team and half another team, came together geographically and created with other players from another team, from another league, because we have a 9-man league. It's a little crazy. So, person like me, I don't necessarily tiptoe around, but I don't brazenly fly off the handlebars and say, oh, I'm gonna go do this. Okay, like it took a while for me to leave the pit bulls and go to the cobras. So, that's what's going on there. Willie left the cobras due to his own decisions, and I think we've talked about that one before, and he went and joined the Raiders. Now, the Raiders is a high class, high caliber team. They win the crap out of things and blow a lot of teams out. We got blown out, there's a card. It's a weekend video. So, without the Cobras, now there's another team starting up in Longview, and a few of the guys that live up there have joined in with it. But again, I need to look out for me, and it's not that I don't like the people in the Cobras. I love the hell out of them and would go back to that team. The problem is, if that team's not gonna be there, I might choose something that's not an hour away. You know, that's part of it. It's the fact that, you know, if practice is at 9 in the morning, that means I have to be leaving here at 8 o'clock. That means I gotta be up at 5. I mean, I did it last year, practice was at 10. But regardless, getting off track here. Whereas if there's the Vipers, which practice maybe somewhere in Portland or Vancouver, that's only like half an hour away, and I don't have to drive on the freeway and anger my leg. That's that. The reason why I'm wearing this hoodie is because the Vipers, again, there's a card for the video that we played them as the Cobras, so you can see what their uniforms look like. They're red and gray. Red and gray, red and silver, I'm not necessarily sure, but yeah. So that's what's going on with that. I haven't gotten any word about the Cobras, but that's the thing, is I haven't gotten any word. Nobody's talked in the group chat for almost 60 days. That's a little disturbing. So I'm looking for other options, because I don't want to stop playing football because drama. I will find a place. And if the Vipers aren't around, I might as well just go to the Raiders and sit on the bench. Because, as I got a lot of people in the comments, oh, you're not good. Well, you know what? When you play with high caliber people, you osmose a lot of things. You know? You want to, you know, I don't know. Like I said, it's a dramatastic, and it's going all over the place. So that's pretty much what's going on with that. I don't necessarily like changing teams because that's a whole group of people I got to get used to and a whole new system of defense, because we had 2 linebackers and we had a 4-2-5 on the pit bulls. But on the Cobras, we had a 3-4-4. And it was like, okay, that's understandable. And I don't know what the Vipers use. They may use a 4-3-4. I don't know. I was too busy watching their offense on film. But, you know, luckily I can probably go in and watch and see how they run their stuff. But again, I'm not sure if the Vipers are going to be around because the people I've talked to don't want to be around the Vipers. And I'm just like, there's so much drama going on. I don't know what's happening. But I'm walking around on the powder kegs right now. And I don't know what's going to explode, but I got to watch out for me and you guys. Because without football on this channel turns into nothing but me being a geek. You know? And I'll still do football stuff. It's just that I won't be involved in a team. And that sucks. And I don't want to do that. And that gets me all in my feels. There is the PNFL, but their season starts in like 2 months. If I were to go, because I didn't start practicing with them back in September because I was in physical therapy. So they've already got 2 months under the thing. Could I join them? Possibly. On the plus side, for those of you that continuously request uniform suit-ups, if I go to the Vipers, that'll be a thing. Not necessarily sure because I won't have Willie to do home and away. I might have to do them both myself, which is 2 videos. But that'll be in the future. But again, here's the thing. I have to pick out new swag if I go to the thing because I've got black and white. While those are fairly neutral colors and work with a lot of things, I, you know, like to match with red, or if I can get it, silver. So which means I'm gonna need new gloves. I'm gonna need new sleeves, new tights maybe. I'm thinking about some from Sleeves. But yeah, so what are we gonna do on how to give this Sisu mouthguard? Which reminds me, I should probably buy myself a red one. What we're gonna do here is I'm gonna take a picture on my Instagram, at Dashrick. You know, many of you follow me already. And I'm gonna take a picture of my Sisu mouthguard. Under that, you know, in the comments, type in your favorite NFL player. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you like, you know, Blair Walsh, the guy that just completely missed a field goal. I mean, he's a fairly, you know, decent kicker. He's not a good clutch kicker, but we'll talk about that one. You know, I like Luke Kuechly. Kind of always had much more of affinity toward Luke Kuechly than I did any other DB, which probably means I'm going to be a better linebacker than as a defensive back. That's what's going on with that. And then come back over here and comment the same thing. Again, we'll do that thing if your Instagram name is different than your thing. And we'll do that one. And it'll be a Sisu mouthguard. You know, it's one size fits adult, one size fits youth, and I'll get whatever color. And we will wait for a couple weeks on this to see how that goes. I will chat with you guys next week. Willie's getting over his injury. Maybe he can help do some stuff for video. We can go over some basic cone drills while he's healing this up, and we'll see what's going on with that. All right, I'll check with you guys next week, and I hope you guys, JV's already done. I wish you guys the best for your varsity stuff. At least around here, the first round of playoffs starts. So wish Willie good luck with the Southridge varsity. They're going down to the high school I would have been at if I stayed in Salem, Sprague High School. So yeah, catch you guys next week.